Hi, my name is Hendrick, and today we'll be dealing with major and minor scales. Come with me and let's explore them. So we're going to explore, here are a couple of questions that I chose carefully from my library just to explore your scales and major scales. So we're going to start with minor scales. We have one here called harmonic minor. Let's look quickly what is harmonic minor, or what are harmonic minor scales. Harmonic minor. So there are semitones. There are semitones between 2 and 3, 5 and 6, 7 and 8. And they need to be indicated by means of a slur, right? Harmonic minor, the semitones between 2 and 3, 5 and 6, 7 and 8. And the rule of harmonic minor, is that you raise the 7th note ascending and descending regardless of the clef, right? So you need to indicate your semitones whether they tell you or not, and then you have to know that the rule of harmonic minor is that you raise the 7th note ascending and descending regardless of the clef, whether you're on treble clef or you're on bass clef or alto clef or tenor clef, right? So let's come back here to our exercise. Now let's read the instructions very carefully. They say put accidentals in front of the notes that needs them to make the scale of F harmonic minor. Do not use the key signatures. So if they say do not use the key signatures, you have to put necessary accidentals within the scale itself so that it can be complete. It's about 5 marks to do all that. So first, let's check something. The key here is F harmonic minor. F harmonic minor, what is in fact the relative major of F minor? You have to use the keyboard. I normally use the keyboard. Here's my little keyboard. To find the relative major. So the relative major, if you're given a minor key and they say look for the relative major of the relative minor, you have to count four semitones from the given minor key so that you can get the relative major key. So let's start. It's F, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, which is A flat, right? So A flat major is the relative major of F minor. So A flat major, we said A flat major has about 4 flats, right? So we're going to use those 4 flats because major keys and their relative minor keys share the same key signature. So this is the scale of F harmonic minor. So by the way, we're not doing the scale of A flat major, but we're doing the scale of F harmonic minor. We're just going to use the key signatures of A flat major because major keys and their relative minor keys share the same key signature. So what I normally do, I'll write the numbers underneath. 4, 3, 2, 1, because that's descending. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And what is the rule of, okay, then put the key signatures of the relative major, which are Bertel, B flat, Bertel ends, right? But Bertel ends end down, right? Okay, and then what is the rule of harmonic minor? The rule of harmonic minor is that you raise the 7th note. So now how do you raise a flat? You raise a flat by a natural. So we're going to put a natural note here, a natural sign to show that it's natural, but you can leave it blank without writing any accidental there. we know that that will be E natural, right? And we just said there are semitones between 2 and 3, 5 and 6, 7 and 8, and they need to be indicated by means of a slur. So that's your complete scale of F harmonic minor, and you get about 5 marks to do just that. Okay, so second question, write the key signature of 5 sharps, which is B major, right? And then 1 octave ascending of a major scale with that key signature. So with key signature, you have to definitely start with a key signature and then write the scale after. Use semi-breves, which is quite important to indicate the key things that you need to do. 1 octave ascending. So these are key things. 5 sharps, 1 octave ascending, a major scale with key signature, using semi-breves at the beginning of the and begin on the tonic. We just said the tonic is the first degree of the scale, so you're going to write actually the scale of B major ascending with key signatures. So the first thing that you're going to do, but before we answer this question, maybe let's come here and address major scales. And major scales, there are semitones. There are semitones between 3 and 4, 7 and 8, and they need to be indicated by means of a slur all the time. Right, so we're going to come here in a different clef, which is a bass clef or F clef. Okay, so key things, key signature of 5 sharps, 1 octave ascending, major scale with key signature. Of course, you're going to use the semi-breves and then begin on the tonic, which is the first degree of the scale. So first thing first is going to be your key signatures, which are 5 sharps. Father, Charles goes down, end. Right, so those are your 5 sharps, and then you're going to write the scale of B major ascending, right, which is here your B, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 to show that it's ascending. And we just said there are semitones between 3 and 4, 7 and 8 in all major scales. So we're going to indicate those semitones 3 and 4, 7 and 8. Then you get 5 marks for that. So all in all, you just got your 10 marks. And maybe lastly let's address melodic minor. Melodic minor scale. There are semitones. Between 2 and 3, 7 and 8, ascending, and 2 and 3, 5 and 6, descending. So you need to indicate them by means of a slur all the time, whether they tell you or not. And then the rule of harmonic minor, or melodic minor, sorry, the rule of melodic minor is that you raise the 6th and the 7th ascending, and you lower them, the very 6th and 7th, descending. Hence the semitones change. Ascending is 2 and 3, 7 and 8, but descending is 2 and 3, 5 and 6. Hence that explains why, because the semitones, you raise the 6th and the 7th ascending, and you then lower the very 6th and 7th descending. So That's what it is. So thank you very much for joining in.